Guys, today our topic is democracy in Pakistan. Democracy is a form of government in which all citizens have equal say in the decision that affect their lives. Ideally, this includes equal or in more or less direct participation in proposal. Conditions development and passage of legislation into law. It can also encompass social, economic, and cultural conditions that enable the free and equal practice of political self determination. While there is no specific universally accepted definition of democracy, equality and freedom have both been identified as important characteristics of democracy since ancient times. These principles are reflected in all citizens being equal before the law and having equal access to legislative process. For example, in a representative democracy, every vote has equal weight. No unreasonable restrictions can apply to anyone seeking to become a representative, and the freedom of its citizens is secured by legitimized rights and liberties which are generally protected by a constitution. Many people use the term democracy as shorthand for liberal democracy, which may include elements such as political pluralism, equality before the law to petition elected officials for redress of grievances due to process, civil liberties, human rights, and elements of civil society is outside the government. In United States, separation of power is often cited as central attributed, but other countries such as United Kingdom, the dominant principle is that of parliamentary sovereignty through in practice judicial independence is generally maintained. In other cases, democracy is used to mean direct democracy. Through the term democracy is typically used in the context of political state, the principles are applicable to private organizations and other groups as well. Democracy, in its true spirit, has never been allowed to take roots in Pakistan since its independence in 1947. A military bureaucratic establishment has always governed the country. Army general usurp power at their own convenience and quit only when they are forced to quit by mass political movement or by a sudden unexpected death. When forced by external or internal pressure, democracy is given a chance, but in reality, a group of army generals keep controlling the decision making. The direct or indirect military influence is the greatest impediment to evolution of stable governing system in Pakistan. Besides, army is net sole responsible for this mass, but it is our inefficient politician who provide opportunity to army to take over. Recalling the last 62 years of Pakistan democracy is found only as the interval before the next military general comes to the scene. Future of democracy was doomed from the start when Liaquat Ali Khan, the first elected president, was shot at the public gathering. So that's the end of our topic, guys. Guys, if you have any query regarding this, you can ask me.